when you look back on the season, to me, well, what a lot of people lose track of is the presence of TJ Watt, the TJ Watt effect. You're 7-2 with TJ Watt. You're averaging only allowing about 17 points per game without TJ Watt. The Steelers are 1-6, averaging, and the defense is allowing about 25 points per game. That right there, and I look at the sacks, I look at the takeaways. I don't want to bog down our listeners and viewers with too many stats, but TJ Watt's presence or lack thereof when the Steelers were losing this season, that to me is one of the biggest differences, and it might not show up on paper, but take away the best player on any team in the league. Take away an Aaron Donald. Take away a Patrick Mahomes. I could go through each player's best team. That team would struggle, and it's not a next man up when you've got the reigning defensive player of the year who missed significant time this season. When he's on the field, even though I don't even think he's 100% healthy, I know no one is this time of year, but his presence alone has been it's been a night and day difference, Ike.
You can't put a price on energy. You can't put a price on being a mutant. You can't put a price on different. I was good in the NFL. Other people might tell you a little bit different. Some say I shortcut myself on how I speak. But Troy was different. Minka is different. TJ Watt is different. So, and the difference is off of what you just mentioned. You know, for you to have a winning record when one person comes back on the field from injury or just on the field and not be a quarterback, that's saying a lot. So to be an outside linebacker / DN for the Pittsburgh Steelers and to give that much impact to a team, you got to be different. To be a reigning former defensive league MVP, other than Aaron Donald at the time, TJ Watt, you got to be different. To have an organization, whether it's on the offensive side or defensive side, to be like, man, we got our captain back. We have a chance to win this game. You're different. And that's TJ Watt. All TJ Watt do is make plays. And after the game, when you and I are coming on this show, we're like, only TJ Watt can do that. Only TJ Watt, from a linebacker perspective, with the offensive lineman on and playing Cincinnati, can get an interception from Joe Burrow and the ball is thrown, 5 yards. Only TJ Watt can beat a double or triple team consistently. Only TJ Watt can give enough energy to an organization or to other men to let them know they have a chance. Only TJ Watt right now for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we got a lot of good people on the Pittsburgh Steelers roster. You got Minka, all pro. You got Cam, all pro. But to have a young man in TJ Watt on that field, you feel like you always got hope. And he's doing that at a non-quarterback position. So he's the Patrick Mahomes for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's the Joe Burrow for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's the Tom Brady for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So he's everything you looking at as a quarterback as far as morale, but he just so happened to play on the defensive side.